can't beat this devil and you can't beat your flesh, and you need to cry out to Jesus. Lord, save me. My enemy surrounds me. I need you. I submit. See, if we're not doing that, I'm worried that we have a warm Jesus, a lukewarm Jesus. I'm worried we have a kind of Jesus that is there when we want him to be.
But then that's not Jesus at all.
But it's not Jesus at all.
That changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying, oh my gosh.
Yeah, bro. The Jesus that when you watch adult content, you feel really bad about it, but you go, well, Jesus will just forgive me. Then you do it, and then this warm, comforting voice comes in and goes, I forgive you, son. And you go, yes, I'm forgiven. But the change in your heart didn't happen. You didn't repent. You didn't go, I will never do it again. And you bow your life and you don't change. If you don't do that, if you are like, I'm never going to hurt you again, Lord, then the Jesus who came in there and goes, I'll forgive you, son. I forgive you. I forgive you. And he warms you up and makes you feel better. That's an anti-Jesus. And that prophecy about the antichrist walking into the temple of God and claiming to be God is fulfilled right in that moment, dude. Because he's dude, I'm telling you.
Oh my God. Wait. Oh my gosh. Going into inhabiting and defiling the temple.
Yep. Makes sense, huh? He doesn't have to, look, we know that the temple it's a Christian man. I'm not saying there won't be a man who walks into a real Jewish temple and claims to be God.
Yes.
I'm just saying spiritually that same thing is happening when you let a false Jesus into your heart and you call it Lord. What are you calling Lord? What is this thing? Because the same spirit, bro, that, is cool with that ungratefulness is actually the same pedophilic spirit, is actually the same spirit that is killing Christians around the world, is actually the same spirit that we exalt through serial killers on TV. It's all the same spirit. There's no halfway. There's no kinda. There's no a little bit. It's for or against. It's not Jesus versus the devil, bro. God is punking the devil now. He rose from the dead, dude, and he put his hand around Satan's neck and he's literally using him at this point. You are the devil at this point. It's either are you for God or against him. It's not this war between Satan and God. People got to realize that. You're at war with God. You are at war with God, and God will use the devil as a weapon against you if that's what you want. Bro, the Lord won, bro. We people think that Satan's just running around under his own free will. Absolutely not. He is told what to do. He is told what to do. He doesn't make his own decisions, but he has a nature, and God allows him to be who he is. And his nature is always the worst thing. It always leads to death. It always is not that bad until it becomes that bad. And that's why generation after generation, we always look at the one behind us and go, well, they were better. The one behind us looks at them and says, oh, these terrible kids. But the one right in the middle, we never see it. We're like, oh, well, it's not that bad. But we are in the pot and the water's getting hotter and we're not noticing it.
Oh my!
And it is leading to a place of absolute psychotic destruction, Saturnalia in the streets, just the worst. I've seen, dude. What is coming, you can't hide from, you won't be able to run from it, and it is because that same ritual that happened in my living room with the magic, okay, with the sexual defilements, with the sorcery, the drugs, with the poisons and the bad foods, okay, and with the false god worship and the self-worship, that fivefold defilement ritual is exactly what is happening in this country right now, period. The Disney Channel handled the magic and everything else that we don't even raise our kids no more, right? The Disney Channel does this. These are ancient arts that are being turned into fun little things, dude. These are not good. Like, we didn't take the Bible serious when God said, like, dude, he was killing every man, woman, and child in countries. that we're practicing these arts that we are letting raise our children now, you know? So when I'm laying in my living room, dude, and I'm defiling myself sexually, okay, with these demons, well, you think it's God that made all the adult content or the demons that did? So you too are, when you're watching adult content, you're defiling yourself with demons. When you're exalting this magic and these murderers, these Jason and Freddy, and we love them. We love them. We tattoo them. We're not seeing it. We exalt murderers, dude. We exalt killers, and they are our superheroes. We love it. We're not seeing it. We were born in the belly of the beast, and don't make any sudden movements because it's about to. And I'm telling you, that ritual that happened to me on the floor, we are going through the same thing right now. The purpose was to open me up, to make me get filled with spirits and go legion of demon on everybody. And I am actually afraid that the same sins are ritualized in this country in the last 100 years. We've been going through the exact same thing. Why? It has to be the worst situation. It has to be. We are in the melting pot. We are in the pot. The water's getting hotter. And all of a sudden, one day, it's going to start to boil. And I'm afraid, dude, we're right there. We're right there. Right there.
Bro, okay, there's so many questions I have based on this conversation and some of the things that I've already heard. So you say you've talked to Satan himself.
Yeah.
And then I want you to kind of talk a little bit about your experiences with these demons and the sexual activity, because some people have had encounters like that, whether in the dreams, like wet dreams. I want you to kind of get a little bit into how deep you were in that world.
Yeah. So dreams would have been, everybody has demonic dreams. Everybody has sexual dreams. This was real. This was real. So these demons were climaxing me regularly. I wouldn't have to touch myself. They could be anything I wanted. They're shapeshifters. It was like the defilement of my spirit allowed me to see them, but others couldn't. And so I remember one time, so my neck tattoo, it means Chomora Devaka. It means the Lord's blood turns me on. Because what eventually ended up happening is I cut so many corners to the point of starting to believe that Jesus Christ was in love with me and that his blood was actually this sexualized thing, and that I was this chosen bride of Christ, and I was this special one who got to experience now what he was saving for us all in heaven. And so I would lay there while his angels would climax me, and I would see him on a cross, and he'd be bleeding out on me, and it was his blood they would use. As it's dark. There's a lot of people in my family who've not heard anything like this before. The world's never heard anything like it. And it's true. My neck means Chomora Devaka. It means the Lord's blood turns me on. Defiled me so much. It brought me this necklace like a gift. It was like turned on, but it was getting vulnerable with me, and it wanted to exalt itself through me. So it had a body image that it was trying to create of itself through me. And this neck tattoo was part of it. My hand tattoo was part of it. And so when I would have this tattoo on, I would do these rituals at night, not realizing they're rituals at the time. At the time, bro, I was so deep into worshiping a false Jesus. Okay. And this is the extremes of things, but Jesus warned us of the extremes of things. He said, just when you think peace and safety comes destruction, are we going to look at God and say, no, it'll never happen? You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. And he warned us, Paul warned us about a false Jesus, okay? So, I would sleep with these demons at night, and they created the personality of who I was my whole life as I fell in sin. So they knew exactly what kind of like perfect woman I would want. So the way these angels came to me was exactly that. There's no way my flesh was denying it, dude. Like AI can create this crazy beautiful image of a woman. That's them, dude. they could just create anything they wanted and appear to be that way to me. And I was hit. And I remember one time I was laying there and I was in this room with like 30 demons that I thought were angels and characters of the Bible. Like King David was there. We were all like this nasty family, bro. Like it was sick. And they're doing things to me. But the real true God opened my eyes to what was really happening at the moment. And for just a glimpse, everything that I thought was there went away. And I was surrounded by cloaked men. And they were like praying over me, but I knew they weren't actually there. It was like they were somewhere far away, bro. And they were offering me to Lucifer in this moment. They were defiling me, bro. And then I saw the real demon that they were summoning. And it was this massive spirit over the whole house. And its arm came in. And it was like, the best way I can describe it was each one of those characters that were doing things to me was like a finger. Like, that's how gnarly these demons are. They're so wise. They're very smart. They have a really serious case of multiple personality disorder, and they can just create. Like, dude, I had relationships with these spirits. I had handshakes with these spirits. I had memories with each one of them. Every time I was around different ones, they smelt differently. They tasted differently. They felt differently. One would tell me certain jokes that I loved them. I was infatuated. I don't know about men who understand what it is to be married for 10 years and then all of a sudden there's a really cute girl at work and they get this infatuation. They can't stop thinking about her. That is what I had with the devil times like 1,000.